Look at that grease. It will be gone in minutes. Let me show you how and what I use in normal days when I go for cleaning. So on typical day I would use Dawn dish soap and all-purpose cleaner, a pumice stick, a scrubber GoDaddy, a scraper, and also is barkeeper's friend. Now the Dawn and the all-purpose are not the ones that you get at your usual store. I usually make my own at home, so they have some kind of secret ingredients. If you are excited and if you see the things turn out very good, if you send in comments, I will let you know what I have put in. So as we are starting in, it's 50 seconds in, I will put Dawn on all the surface, make sure everything is covered, a little wet, and then I will put it on my Scrub Daddy, my go-to product on every clean. I've got like bunch of them. Actually, I'm so obsessed with it. So I'm starting from the top. Usually it's not that greasy, so my Scrub Daddy is still new and still sanitized. It's not that bad right now, but it's gonna get pretty bad. So working my way down, and I'm reaching on the stove top. As you can see, I'm just giving it a little wet or making things a little soapy at this point. Not really scrubbing, not really putting too much, because it's not that bad. I've had even worse stoves before. So after I'm done scrubbing, this is the pumice stick. The one thing about pumice stick is you don't use it dry. You make sure that it's completely soaked in water. I don't soak it in water, but you have seen it, like, see, it's dripping over. So as long as it's wet and it's dripping, so let it sit for like 5-10 seconds, 15 seconds, whatever you have on your hand, and then go ahead with that scraper. That scraper is gonna save you a ton of time, ton of effort, and it's gonna make things look shiny. So you can see I am just scrubbing over. It's not that grimy, I just like mentioned. So it's just gonna take off any hard things that might have fallen on the stove while cooking. And this is an Indian cooking kitchen, so it's just the Diwali has just passed. I hope you guys had a beautiful Diwali celebration. So look, it's just taking a little bit off the scraper. You have to make sure you use it on a good angle. Most of the times people they just kind of see that everybody is using scraper, why don't I use a scraper? But no, that's not the way it works. You have to make sure you are on a right angle, and if you're not, then you are going to end up screwing up your stove oven altogether. So after I'm done, I'm pretty happy with the result right as of now. So the scraper is done. Now getting to the main job. Now it's the scrub time. So you need to scrub and scrub and scrub until you are at your desired. So once you start scrubbing, you make sure that the pumice stick is still wet. You might feel it's wet, but I'm just kind of I don't want to land up in a hefty insurance and a claim. So I'm just making sure I'm putting in as much as I need, but it's a lot. Like, sometimes people, they put too much just to get views. There's so much on the surfaces. It's not really always very important to have so much going on, but it's kind of funny. I love this thing. I always love, like, I don't want to go into people's home that's already clean. No, that's not what I want. As much as I like it, but then it's not good for content. You wouldn't be watching this video till now if it was already clean. I love making this content. I hope you like it too. So almost 4.5 minutes, and I think I'm at least 40% in cleaning this, and I will be making sure this is done in under 10 minutes. If you are having a stove top that becomes like this, like on occasional, like a week or so. So I'm just doing this client weekly, once in a week, and which happens to be after Diwali. So there's a lot of cooking going on. We celebrate it, cooks a lot of items to go on Diwali. A lot of friend comes over. Okay, so back to the video. This is still scrubbing. I'm still going on, as you can see, and I'm getting that there is. You have to put a lot of pressure on your hand. That's the key. If you don't put on a lot of pressure, you're gonna end up getting exhausted. And once you get exhausted, you kind of forget about it, and you say, "Oh no, I'm just gonna take a break." But if you don't want to do it, you know who to call. 6-star cleaning. We make sure your stove sparkle like you again. So if you like the video, if you like the result in the end, you can book your next cleaning at www.6starcleaning.ca and let the shine begin. So it will be gone in minutes. We don't just clean, we transform your kitchen. We are professional, and the products that I use are mostly all are available in every household. I don't go out, fancy shopping to Home Depot and Canadian Tire, but yeah, things you definitely need are gonna be, for kitchen is what I use is Dawn dish soap, and I also have Scrub Daddy. I also have a very good quality of microfiber towels. You will see it in the end, towards the end of the video. And then what else do you need? You need a scraper for the stove. You need a pumice stick. Pumice stick is really inexpensive. I just ordered it from Temu. I just get like a bunch of supplies from Temu for my cleaning business, because it's too expensive. If you go out to the grocery stores, they just kind of ripping you off. I just pay a little few bucks on it, but yeah, and it always leaves a very good surface. It's very clean all the time, and a clean kitchen is just what a client always need. It's the best results. The kitchens and the bathrooms are the most difficult ones. So I'm kind of almost done. So all whatever I have put on the surface, now I'm gonna wipe it out. So first thing that you would do is get a paper towel, and I'm using the ones that I've used in the always in the kitchen. And now for that famous microfiber towel, let's see what it does. See, just in one go, guys, it's gone. It's disappeared. See, there is nothing left. So the marks that you see, it's not that I have not I have scrubbed it. It's from very old. This stove is like what I can say, it's like 50 years ago. This is a vintage stove right here. But you will see, I have actually scrubbed what I can get off. And so before we finish this, so I'm gonna give it a little bit more, like if I have left anything. So this is the all-purpose cleaner. I don't have too much in the all-purpose. Is basically rubbing alcohol and a little bit of Dawn dish soap, and that's all it does. Oh yeah, it does have free water in it. Oh yeah, we all have that free water, at least now we have. So going over with that glass cloth, and lastly the paper towel. This paper towel is very important, guys. You need this paper towel. This paper towel will shine and then take out anything that you might have left, and you definitely will. So for me, paper towel is a must. Everywhere where I do a clean, I take a bunch of paper towels with me, and in the end it leaves the surface disinfected. There's no chemical sitting on it. Obviously we are cooking and we are eating, and everything is going in our body, so make sure you don't leave anything. Whatever you have put on the surface, you're taking it back. So almost all done. So let's see how it looks. I can see it's shining. How about you? So if you like this video,